Hey everybody, this is Sarah from Bay Area Wellness, and we are here to kick off our August video series where we're interviewing different healthcare practitioners and different things like that to check out different ways to do alternative therapy, alternative medicine, and we'll have some traditional therapy, traditional medicine, traditional healthcare, things like that as well. But this is going to be an awesome series, and so I'm just really glad to share this with you today. So this is my mom, Peggy. For
Hi.
anybody who doesn't know, together we developed Conquer Your Pain, and she's going to tell you what she does because she's incredible. So tell us who you are and what you do.
All right. I'm Peggy Ivan. I am a physical therapist and a massage therapist. So it gives me a great blend of complementary medicine with traditional medicine, and it really allows me a little niche market to focus on some of the hands-on therapy that I really like to do and the things that I'm really good at. So God has blessed me with the ability and the place to do that, and it's worked out very well. So I'm going to focus today on massage therapy. This was a little bit of an add-on, and I started to explore areas of manual therapy and myofascial release, and then decided to be a little bit more flexible so I could take care of these beautiful girls. And so I did that 20 years ago. I've been a physical therapist for 30 years and a massage therapist for 20. So I know I don't look that old. No. Anyway, so I went into massage therapy thinking, well, if massage therapists can do manual therapy, then I can certainly do massage therapy, and I just really need the piece of paper to say that I can do that, and I probably know everything already, typical thoughts of a 20-something-year-old. But anyway, here we go. So,
Oh, I don't know.
what I learned was probably the most important thing that I learned was to use good body mechanics. And I think it doesn't matter what your job is, good body mechanics can save you. And typically, if we have pain, it's because we're doing something incorrectly or not as efficiently as we could. And that leads to inflammation, soreness, tissue breakdown, and injury. So if we can short circuit that and learn to do things a little bit differently, then I think that we can really protect our bodies and last a lot longer at whatever job that we're doing. And I also learned that it is critical to move the tissues and get the fluid in and get the fluid out. And there's some very good key components to physical therapy: strengthening, range of motion, stretching, balance. Those are phenomenal things that physical therapists do, and they do very well. But the soft tissue part of it, there are some physical therapists that don't really touch the patient. And so that's one of the areas that I differ, and a lot of physical therapists do. But I think that that really can add a huge component to healing and to improving circulation, decreasing inflammation, and improving tissue perfusion, which means getting the good things in and the bad things out. So I think that's really where massage therapy comes in, separating the muscles, giving room for the nerves, gliding the nerves, things like that. So I think that that is really a critical component, and I think that the nice thing about massage therapy is that anybody can get it. So I like that because you can find a physical therapist who, or I'm sorry, a massage therapist who has some training in anatomy and a little bit extensive training in manual therapy, and really address some of the pain and the tightness, and get in there and work some of those areas out. And I think it will really help with pain and tightness and fatigue as well.
Fatigue, interesting. Funny you mention that. So tell us what's your favorite thing about massage therapy?
Everybody loves it because
Because it feels good.
it feels good,
It feels
right?
good.
Sometimes it hurts, and even when it hurts, they still love me. So it's everywhere from the 89-year-old, 89 and a half year old that reminds me she's going to be 90 this year every time she sees me, and I love her to death. And she just loves it. She's like, "Oh, you've got the hands of an angel." So it's great for my ego. And so from that to babies, I've worked on babies before with torticollis and working those tight muscles out of their neck to improving their neck range of motion. So from 8 months to 89 years, I've worked on different people, and even if it hurts at the time, they still come back for more, and they still really believe that it improves them it decreases their tightness, and that increases range of motion, it decreases headaches. So to me, that's the part that is so rewarding, is that people increase their function because they can turn their head further when they're driving, their headaches go away, their back pain goes away, the tightness in their shoulders go away so they can work longer at work on the computer. And that's very rewarding to me, to have people, number one, like it and it feels good and want to come back, and then to have more function is really the most important thing.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible. That is really cool. What do you think, like, is there any myths that you'd like to debunk or anything like that? Like, I know people always ask me, like, well, I don't really like to be touched, or like, I don't want to be naked. Is that
Right. Yes. So first of all, I will customize a massage to whatever you want. I have one guy that comes for 45 minutes and I work on his heel. So he can keep his clothes on, he just has to take one shoe and one sock off. Or,
yeah? So you can
the,
really make it whatever you need.
absolutely, absolutely. It can
Okay.
be to any body part.
Yep.
And shoulders, neck, back, I can just do the neck and back. I have several people that come and all I do is work on their neck and back. They lay on their belly. Some people take their clothes off, some people don't. It is completely, completely up to you what you're comfortable with. And I can work through clothes. I can work in side lying if you can't lay on your belly, if that's an uncomfortable position, or if you're pregnant, then we can definitely adapt it. It can be in different lengths, a half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour, whatever works best for that person. Probably one of the biggest myths for massage therapy is that it's just a luxury and I really don't need it. It's like a big deal. What do I get from it? It just makes me feel good for an hour while I lay there. And that it's a luxury. And it really is very necessary for pain, inflammation, tightness, restrictions. It really is such a beneficial tool.
Yeah.
And I think that if you are making that decision that it's a luxury, then you're missing out on a really good tool that can lead you to improve function and decrease pain.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a big mind shift thing. I remember the first time I ever got like a full half-hour massage. My mom would work on me all the time as a kid, like, oh, I have this pain, whatever, in this weird spot. But the first time I got an actual massage, I was really stressed out. I was having tension headaches every day and just really a lot of issues with tension and tightness and the stress. You kind of tense and you're like this the whole time. And I walked out of here like I was floating on a cloud. I felt taller. I felt like stretched out and loosened, like the best hands down feeling ever. And that feeling didn't go away for a solid 10 days. So it's not like it just lasts an hour or 45 minutes or a half an hour. Yep. It is a long, and you have people who come back every week or every month or every whatever.
So what I typically tell people, like, how do I know how often, when should I come back?
Every day.
I have to tell a quick story. When Sarah was in second grade, I did chair massages to their class, a little 5 minute massage, and this little second grader says, I think that you should come home with me because I can't sleep at night, and I just want you to do this before I go to bed every night.
It was me.
Anyway, my poor kids don't get massages very often. But if you have so much pain that you can't do your job, or you can't concentrate, you can't read, you can't hold a train of thought, then you need to get some deep work in there consistently, and you need to make gains on that, and so that tightness doesn't come back. Our muscle has memory, and when we're stressed, it goes back to that position that it used to be in.
This, right? With the phone under your shoulder, typing on your keyboard.
Right.
I was stuck like this. Yeah, forward
head.
Not good
so
either.
If you get a massage once a month, then it feels good, and it may feel good for 10 days. But when you get stressed again and you're driving in heavy traffic, here you are again like this with the tightness in your shoulders and up your neck. So if you get a massage every week, then it tends to re-educate those muscles that the longer length, the relaxation is really where you want to be. And your body starts to recognize, oh, I feel much better in this normal position rather than this hunched up position. But if you only do it once a month, you don't get those gains. And it's like teaching your kids math once a month. You really need to do it consistently to remember where it is. So really once a week, if you've got so much pain and tightness that you can't do your job. If you have so much pain and tightness that you can do your job, but you just have this kink and you find that you're like, oh man, my head really hurts, then probably once every other week And then once a month is a great maintenance thing. If you get a massage at Christmas and your birthday, that's great. You're going to love it. On the other hand, it's probably not going to last 6 months between, your Christmas and your birthday.
Yeah.
But I would say once a month for maintenance, and I have people that feel like they have so much more energy, they can think clearer. If people have a lot of tightness in their head and their neck, sometimes it feels like our thoughts are like a pinball machine. Stuff is going in and out of our brain and just ting, 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 and we can't concentrate, we can't hold focus. There's too much pain, there's too much tightness and not enough circulation. And after you get a massage, then it feels like a funnel. Things come in, processed, go out, nice and even. So I think that is a big benefit to massage and craniosacral therapy, myofascial release, which are some manual therapy techniques that I can do as a massage therapist or as a physical therapist. So I think those things really, really help, especially if you have headaches, then it can kind of decrease that, improve concentration, reading ability, comprehension. I've had some interesting stories are people that just have so much tightness in the front of their neck from pulling them forward that they don't have good voice control and they can't project their voice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and so
that's really interesting.
by releasing that, they have better voice control, they can project better, and they can actually breathe
then
deeper.
You can yell at your kids.
And not that I would ever do that, but
No.
You could if they needed it.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I know the biggest thing with me is that I used to get headaches so bad, and then I decreased my stress, started getting massages more regularly, and what do you know? I haven't had a headache in months. And it used to be if I went a good 48 hours without a headache, that was a good week. And now it's so much better. It's just amazing what that does for you. Oh my gosh. All right. Any words of wisdom for us or anything you want people to know about massage therapy?
Well, I think that it's good to get a qualified massage therapist and that it really is worth your time. It will make you more productive, even though it takes some money and it takes some time. And I used to think that it was the cost, like, oh, I don't have enough money, so I'm just going to save my quarters until I can afford a massage. And pretty soon I could afford 2 massages and I still hadn't done it because really it's the time. So it's really important to take care of yourself, and you deserve this, every bit of this, and it's part of sharpening the saw, in that if you sharpen the saw, you can cut more wood. So take care of yourself, then you can take care of your family, you can do your job better, take care of your marriage better. So it really is about, if you invest in yourself, then you'll be able to pay that forward to your family and loved ones more easily. So that's a big one, that it's worth it, and that you should have a qualified massage therapist do that. And it's not a luxury. It really will help your productivity, decrease your headaches, improve your concentration, your range of motion, things like that. And then the other thing is that if you're having pain, frequently it's something that you're doing or a position that you're in. And so really look at aligning your body correctly, using those good body mechanics.
Setup, your car setup, the
Yes.
way that you watch TV at night. We've talked about this
Yes.
one before, that if I'm slouching back on the TV,
Or your TV's over there.
So I'm always looking that way.
Yep.
Yeah. And we don't really think about that until we have an issue, we have a pain, we have a kink in our neck, we have something going on. And then what do you know? We stop doing that and we feel so much better.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's incredible.
Yep. I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
So come see me. Come get a massage. Call me to make an appointment. And
it's not that expensive. We all see the spa ticket massage price when we're at the fancy hotels, and we're like, $400? No, it's not $400. It's not. No, it's cheaper than most shoes. Let's be real.
Oh yeah.
We've all bought shoes recently. So anyway, okay, some fun questions. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Gross. Just kidding. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Okay, yeah. What's your favorite hobby? What do you like to do?
I like to stand up paddleboard. I like to.
Oh, you're a hipster, eh?
I am pretty cool. Pretty cool, mama.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for being on our YouTube channel.
Hey, anytime.
And if you guys have questions for Peggy, let us know in the chat. She'll pop on here and answer any questions that you have. If you want to find her, you can ask me. You can I'll post a link with all of her contact information. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So let us know if you guys have any questions about massage therapy. She will be on in September to talk about physical therapy as well, which is another hot topic for us. And so just remember to check out these awesome videos. We're going to post one weekly videos that are all different interviews with healthcare practitioners, wellness professionals, different things like that. And so it's going to be a really great way to find out some different information. If you've never gotten a massage before, how do you know that you're not supposed to, whatever, you know? I don't know. Be weird. Anyway, so
How do you know that you don't have to take your clothes off? You don't have to. You can just
yeah,
come get a massage and leave your clothes on. And I
yeah.
can only do your back and neck
And
or
it's
your right heel,
and it's
whatever you need.
relaxing, and it doesn't just last an hour. It lasts for
Right,
a
several
long
days.
time. Yeah,
Yep.
several days. So awesome, guys. All right, post your comments below, and we will talk to you
Thank
later.
you.
Bye.